China has warned that a forced decoupling of its economy with India would hurt both countries. This came after New Delhi's recent moves to ban Chinese mobile apps and sideline business interests as the border remains tense a month after 20 Indian soldiers were killed in clashes with Chinese troops.
Chinese ambassador to India Su Widong warned on Thursday that a forced decoupling of China's economy with India following a Himalayan border clash last month that killed 20 Indian soldiers would hurt both countries. Speaking during a webinar, the Chinese ambassador said China was not a strategic threat to India and that the general structure that we can't live without each other remains unchanged. The statement came after New Delhi's recent moves to ban Chinese mobile apps and sideline business interests in one of the world's biggest markets, even as the border remains tense with many more troops on the ground than usual.
The forced decoupling of the Chinese and Indian economies is against the trend and will only lead to a lose-lose outcome.
Meanwhile, India's foreign ministry said on Thursday that a troops disengagement process as agreed by the two sides had yet to be completed and that another round of commander-level talks would be held soon. Indian officials say Chinese troops have intruded on its side in the remote western region, while China says it has not breached the disputed border and has asked India to restrain its frontline troops.
We expect that the Chinese side will sincerely work with us for complete disengagement and de-escalation and full restoration of peace and tranquility in the border areas at the earliest.
Officials of the nuclear-armed neighbors have been talking regularly to de-escalate the border standoff after the June 15 clash in the Galwan Valley of India's Ladakh region, when the Indian officials said soldiers were beaten to death with rocks and clubs.